identified. Weaponry deployed.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
We arrived, the necromancers had already killed everyone. We attacked. But you see how that turned out.
They call themselves the Order of the Black Worm. They tried to drag Nirn into Cold Harbor with giant anchors from the sky. Called it the Plane Melt. Crazy time.
I am tempted to apologize for you getting caught up in all this. But something tells me the hand of fate brought you here.
Five Claw. You always arrive just when Raz needs you most.
Now that we know the enemy, the time has come to take the battle to the Worm Cult.
Let's destroy these tusking soul reapers, find that damn snake, and send her back to oblivion!
the things I've seen. It's in Eriksholm it will happen. And it all begins with her.
She's gone. Find her before she leaves the building.
I need to get out of here and find Herman before they do.
Oh, no, you don't. Look for the main control, maybe.
Is that you, Johnson?
Go after her!
What do you want?
I need passage.
You told me you wanted out. You and your brother.
That's actually why I'm here.
I respected your decision because I thought you respected me.
They're looking for Herman.
You want passage, huh? I'm not keeping these for you anymore. You're taking with you this time.
I won't get past this gent without a dart.
Hey, Gilbert! What's keeping you?
He's not here.
She's brave, but she doesn't know what she set in motion. I must find her.
I'm all he's got, Alva. He's all I've got.
Before he does.
불현듯 나타난 놈들에게 인류는 멸망했지. 우리의 거대한 방벽은 무너졌고 생존자들은 뿔뿔이 흩어졌어. 놈들은 언제 어디서든 우리의 목숨을 노렸고 뜬 눈으로 매일 밤을 지새울 수밖에 없었지. 살기 위해 서로를 죽이는 절망이 펼쳐졌어. 그렇지만 아직 희망이 있어. 쉘터 안에 인류를 구원할 수 있는 마지막 키가 남아있으니까. 무너진 도시에서 키를 찾고 탈출해. 이제 우리의 세상을 되찾게 될 거야.
Chief, can you hear me? I'm inside the mansion. The place is too dark.
This area is considered perished since recently bankrupt companies left their warehouses empty. We spent 2 hours inside that mansion and we found nothing like that.
I should take this with me. Am I losing it?
Humans always find a way. You are no different. Adversity shapes you, pushes you, makes you defy the inevitable. But defiance alone is not enough. Amidst failure, you hunt for clarity. The one path that changes everything. You see patterns where others see chaos. Some choices lead to greatness, and others to disaster. Yet, even at your lowest, you always find a way.
We had several reasons we decided to develop a survival game in the Terminator universe. The first two movies of the Terminator saga are stories about survival, with characters being hunted down by the Terminator. We really wanted to recreate this feeling of constant chase. Most of the time, you'll run until you're ready to face them. We also felt the Terminator timeline, the post-apocalyptic period, and especially the events after Judgment Day, are a perfect fit in terms of environment to set a survival game. Finally, even if already seen a couple times in the films, this period has only been partially explored. So being able to flesh this period out and showcase the life of survivors during this time, there's no greater honor as fans.
The story of the game, like the story of the movies, takes place in the USA. From an artistic and narrative point of view, the world building was extremely curated. Our goal was to be as realistic and coherent as possible in describing a world that carries the signs of the conflict narrated in James Cameron's saga. Every character, every location has something to tell, and this happens on multiple levels, considering the periods before the war, during the war, and after the war. The main inspiration definitely comes from James Cameron's movies, that we dissected in each and every part in order to fully capture their atmosphere. In particular, from the first movie, we extracted the tense and suspenseful atmosphere, the sensation of being hunted down, and facing an absolutely invincible enemy. Then, we've done extensive studies on its color palette, its photography, and direction. From the second movie, we mostly focused on its dynamic aspects, its action scenes and its pacing, also paying attention to the choice and variety of locations. Clearly, other sources of inspiration come from the magical decade between the 80s and 90s, where the field of sci-fi and action movies offered masterpieces, from which we recall a bit of the vibe and atmosphere in our game.
There will be various human factions that you'll need to interact with, each of them with their own vision of the world, individual objectives, and also different beliefs about Skynet and what's happening behind the scenes. Combat is realistic and hardcore, which means that if your approach isn't calculated and tactical, you can die very easily. You're the underdog, meaning confrontations and fights need to be dealt with in different ways. You can approach them stealthily or maybe commit to a frontal assault. The decision will depend on how many resources you have, as resources are very scarce. As you struggle to survive in this harsh world, low visibility, a lack of resources, with the threat of radiation, and more, the Terminator is the worst possible enemy to have in a situation like this. When you come across it looking for humans to terminate, your chances of survival are slim. Sooner or later, it will see you. And when this happens, it won't let you go, and your only reasonable option will be to flee.
We recreated many different environments, and we paid a lot of attention to the characterization of each biome. Survivors will cross mountain lands or desert, small cities, outposts, or bigger cities.
Shield agent, this is Nick Fury. Many good men and women died making sure this message got back in time to you. So you better listen up. The world is under attack. Some maniac is attempting to destabilize the fabric of reality. We tried to stop him. We got our teeth kicked in. Now it's up to you. If you and the heroes don't succeed, reality is gonna come crashing down on your head. I believe in you. Only you can help win this war. A war for the future.
Every thought you've ever had. Your love. Your fear.
We both know the answer to that question. Nothing. You are the frog in a pot, boiling so slowly. You don't even know what's happening. But I'm here to set you free. Whether you like it or not.
Everyone's got an ex-employer they wish they never worked for. Not everyone's ex-employer set them up to take a fall. Just so happens they framed the wrong witch. They call me Lady Luck, and every card I draw is lucky. And when I find out what my old coven is up to, they better hope they have a good hand.
Over there! She's here!
Not tonight, boys. If the coven wants to play, they'll have to play dirty.
Hush, now hush and close your eyes. Don't go out where darkness lies. Through the woods the lashy roams, revenant on field and moors. Nighthawk flies to her cruel feast. Vocal block confines no peace. Chase away the dreams that strum me, for the wicked night is coming. We trust in the strength of our steadfast walls, and the might of brave men who fear no falls. They will guard us from evil's cruel grasp, when the dark hour comes at last.
It's quite beautiful, don't you think? It seems to exist beyond the bounds of time.
It seems lifeless.
An everlasting monolith.
I need to be strong.
Bearing witness to events of the past, present, and those yet to come. It's a privilege to be your guardian.
Tell me if I got this straight. Baxter Wraith, weapons manufacturer, and a good one, too.
Made the finest rifles this side of the Mississippi.
He made himself a damn fortune selling those guns.
Used it to build his sweetheart a lavish estate up in the mountains. Then, poor Bax passed away, heartbroken and miserable after she up and died of consumption.
It's just about the size of it, Deputy. But what do you care? I mean, both these folks been dead and buried going on 30 years now.
Well, then it's awful kind of them to send me a wedding invitation, ain't it? And I reckon it's time I pay 'em a visit.
Preparing to transfer now. This is your last chance to bail, June.
Do it.
Loaded weapon is a hell of a way to greet your new partner.
So you're June.
We're burning time. Now that we're all best of friends, let's make each other rich.
I'm not just here to look pretty. I've got away with celestial tech.
I see a lot of potential in this new partnership.
Let me light the way for you.
Target acquired.
Many thanks again for your help.
You should have been honest.
This place is forbidden. The price is death.
That's what it means to be a traveler.